How many's from the Kahanu line? Maybe. How many's from the long line? The ones that never wear any color. Yeah. So it's not purple, it's not red, that's the long. Little more purple, right? Yeah, Guman. Oh, and Kona. Who's here from the Kona line? Yeah, they're all wearing blue. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the gang tonight. So my name is Ilima Long. I'm from the Long side. My tutu is Chester Long up there. This is my keiki Kahele Kaiaulu Sakura Sito Long. And then my Kane Ko'ohu Sito over there. He's a Sito. He's in the black Lohala hat and he does take orders. And then I guess I'm going to introduce my family because I introduced this much now. I'm going to feel bad if I don't introduce the rest. So that's my mom, Debbie, and my dad, Sam. And they're visiting from Washington State. And then that's my sister, Pukana. Not my daughter, my sister. So welcome to Papahana Kuaola. This is where I work. Papahana Kuaola is a nonprofit organization that does Aina-based education, and we just had a nice little tour around this place and talked about what we do and why we do what we do. We're here to restore Kanaka by restoring Aina, yeah? And this place was a plantation a long time ago, and then after that, for a long time, it was used as an illegal dumping site, industrial waste. So this Aina has been through just as much hardship as a lot of our people. And so that's kind of the idea, as we bring our people in to restore this place back to health, it restores us back to health as well. So everything that you see around here has been done by the hands of the community and by the Lahui. And if you'll notice, there's a real strong dedication at this place to revitalizing and restoring native forests. So the majority of the plants you're going to see around here, anything that's been planted intentionally is native. So welcome. We're in the Ahupua of He'eia. We are in the Ili Aina of Waipau. And we're at our Kanialama reunion, and I'm very happy to see everybody here. I don't know if there's, I know a couple things. So bathrooms are those porta potties that you all pass on the way in. They do flush, so you gotta look for the little foot thing, and you gotta push it, and then it flushes. Or there's a handle, I think, in one of them. If you want to wash your hands or anything else, use the sink. There's a sink back there with water. You're welcome to use it. We have one trash can in the front of the building, right over here. And then these tables are sort of our genealogy tables. And so people have been bringing, we were supposed to kind of make posters, but then we all just decided to bring what we could, and it ended up being this beautiful kind of, mishmash of pictures and genealogy and books. The long ohana one is something we started. It's a work in progress. So I'm calling on my long ohana to help us do that. That's our kupuna from my grandparents' generation, and we got to continue to work on that and bring it to the different reunions. I would like to ask Anakala Tane to come up and give an opening pule and to kind of let us know what's going on for the rest of the evening. Wow.
Aloha Ahilaki. Of course, this year's reunion, we decided to make it a little bit more cultural, primarily because the younger children haven't really experienced a lot of the things that we grew up with. The older ones anyway, yeah. And so we wanted them to experience some of the things that did go on and to enjoy with us for all of our cultural heritage. That's why yesterday we did the services out there at Mauna Ala and up to Queen Emma's Summer Palace. because some of the family didn't understand or know the history of Nakahili. And so that was the purpose for yesterday. Today is to experience, besides getting together with everyone, is to get a feel of a place with lo'i and everything. Tomorrow is when everybody is invited to get their feet muddied, if you choose. And there'll be opportunity to pound poi. And some of those that kind of miss it and haven't been on it for a long time, this is a good way to get you back on there, get your feet muddied up. But and Sunday, what is traditional is Hawaiian games, and that'll be held down at Waimanalo Beach. And we'll do our Hawaiian games. So that should be a lot of fun. So bring your family, even friends, whatever. But it's the time to get together. Today I was making a list of all our celebrities. And I noticed each branch had celebrities, whether it was in the field of art, entertainment and music, and also halaus. We have several. That's why they're not here tonight, because they're all on Kauai. And somehow it conflicted with our schedule. But we have many of our families on the different branches that are involved in keeping the cultural aspects alive. And we're very happy that we're following the footsteps. Nakahili was a court chanter. So I think we inherited through the genes of being kept abreast in there. So it's a good thing that this year we decided to share the culture and a reminder of all of our ancestors, our family, that have been involved. In fact, Nakahili, hello. Ilima reminds me of our great-grandmother, Pu'ui. So you'll find that the family is very assertive, and they work hard for human rights. And so she's a fighter, so she reminds me of Pu'ui. When that was, what was that company? Yeah, out in Kilauea on Kauai. Yeah, brewers. They had, she had the water rights. And after her second marriage, her husband went back to Kuntong, China. And he wanted to take the family, and she turned to him and she said, "No more poi." So the family stayed here, and the husband went to China. Meanwhile, she raised her children by herself. She had a rice paddy as well as a lo'i. And so she had the water rights from Kilauea River that went down Kahili. And what the brewers did was they started to dam up the water and divert it so that they could use it. Meanwhile, her patches were drying up, so she took them to court, and she did win her case. So she was a fighter, and so we see a lot in the different branches of people that have the same characteristics. You know, they're not afraid to speak out, but they'll stand up for the rights, not only for theirs, but for others. Looking through the genealogy as well, I find there are a lot of the family branch, the various branches that are in education. So we find that, you know, this is something to be proud of, because we're keeping alive Nakahili and her work, and Tutupu'ui, and everybody else, you know. It's just in our nature. So that's something to be very proud of and to share with your family. Keep those things alive, especially what our kupunas did. They worked very hard for all of us. and they pass down some good values and information. So right now, be prepared, and we want you to enjoy yourself tonight. Kind of mix up a little bit, okay? Instead of staying in branches. I notice everybody's starting to separate and everything, but mix up and get to know the family, because we have a wonderful group of families, so we want to see everybody mix up. I myself is the only one, I think, that know most of the branches, because I did a lot of traveling. My tutu called me the Awana boy, so I was out there on the different islands. I grew up with a lot of the old timers, so I knew the old timers more than the young kids of today. And sometimes I forget what branch I'm in. Sometimes they forget what branch I'm in too. So, you know, when I'm around the longs, they think I'm a long. You know, if I'm by kahunos, they think I'm a kahanu. But that's all right with me, because that's what I love about our family. You know, we mix very well. Right now, well, I want to delegate Chile, Makile.
Uncle Roger just came.
Can you say please?
Oh, sorry. You bow our heads, please. Thank you. Keko, we ask that you bless all of us here. We're so happy to have all of our families here, the Gumans, the Longs, the Kahanus, and the Konas. We ask that you bless each and every one of us in fellowship, that we may retain our closeness, and that we may go forward as one big ohana. We ask that you bless the food that has been prepared for us. We ask that you bless the hands that made our food, that it may strengthen and nourish our bodies. We ask that you place your hand on safety for all of our family who is not here, and that they may arrive here in safety. We ask for a great and wonderful evening. We ask this all in the name of your beloved Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Okay. I just wanted to, before we eat, we're gonna, we gotta finish kind of putting the food out. I thought we were gonna do the vigil first, but that's okay. So, I wanna, this family reunion was initiated by Uncle Tane and Kile, and then eventually I showed up to their meetings at Zippy's, and we were having a really hard time kind of getting things together, but we're trying and we were committed. And then Auntie Patty Williams came in and took the reins, and this is happening right now because she has supported and helped us out so much. So I just wanted to acknowledge Auntie Patty for all of the work and staying on top of everything. And Burgundy over here also helped so much. She made the beautiful website that allowed us to know what's going on. We kept up with the registrations and everything, and then Kile and Uncle Tane too. So mahalo nui for you guys coming in and kind of rescuing us from drowning and making this happen today. So mahalo nui for that. We're gonna have the keiki and the kupuna eat first. Give us like 2 minutes to kind of get things out on the table and get things together. So within that 2 minutes, I just want to reiterate what Uncle Tane said. This is a once every couple years opportunity. Mai hila hila, don't be shy. Go meet people that you don't know, because we need to know each other, because as a large Kaniala Ohana, we are more stronger and bigger and more powerful. So get to know your Ohana. Oh yeah, and we also want to welcome the Kahanus from Washington State. They came so very far. Aloha. San Diego. California. plenty. Hope you enjoy. But you know, this year's was put together 4 days of really great, awesome plans for our Ohana to get together. Basically coordinated, you know, through a few people. So we really want to encourage folks to get involved. We got to stay in touch so that the next one, more people can kind of be in the planning process. So all of you who are kind of OCD, all of you who like to plan and like details, and those of you who are creative and out there, we bring balance to the planning committee, and then we'll have a banging, you know, Kanialama reunion, in 2 years from now? Yeah, 2 years from now. And we'll make it bigger and badder. So the last one was in Waimea 2 years ago. This one is Oahu. So Lanai, you're next. Oh, it was in Hilo. Yeah, it was in Hilo. So it went Big Island, Oahu, and then Maui. So find the Maui Ohana. Yeah, plenty longs on Maui. I'll reach out to them. You reach out to yours over there. Kauai, yeah. Oh yeah, I went in Kauai too. To the back area where it's kind of light. Just be mindful the imu is back there, yeah. So you'll see it when you see it. So we just don't want to really stand on that. But otherwise, it's kind of well lit back here, relatively speaking. So we're gonna gather back here for the vigil. And we can just kind of start slowly making our way back there, okay?
Or even burgundy, right here. Burgundy is a kahanu. The one with the lei. Right there, straight ahead, Uncle. Burgundy, come.
Oh.
Yeah, Uncle. Burgundy is a kahanu. Burgundy, come to Uncle.
You can hold it for the kahanus, yeah. I've got to look for Uncle Chester. Okay, let me have the kahanu. Mai oe. Kona. Okay, what we're doing now is we got representatives from our 4 lines over here, Kona, Kahanu, and the Guman and Long. Okay. At this time, I think it's we'll start with a song. Ona ni ka makuama He ke ki me ka uhane no Ke akua mau ho o mai kai pu Ko ke au, ko ke lau Our Heavenly Father, we are here gathered together with our 4 branches. As we share our mana'o, we think of all of our lost ones, those that have gone before us, beginning with our kupunas that we are all familiar with. Most of all, we want to remember those that have recently passed away. I know in our families we've had several. So please keep their thoughts in mind, because these are the happy memories we have of them that we want to keep in our hearts, and always be mindful, and we be thankful for all those that have gone before us. So our great-great-great-grandmother, our great-great-grandparents, our great-grandparents, and our parents, uncles, aunts, cousins. So we keep all of them in our hearts tonight, and we are blessed for having them in our lives. So anyone wants to say anything at this point? Silence is golden. Okay.
I just wanted to acknowledge all of our kupunas that started Papahana O Kanialama. First, my father, David, and all the representatives. Auntie Sweetie Jones, who just passed away. Marion Lovell. Love it. And Mommy Brand. Alice Smith. That our beautiful Auntie Lay Smith, she's a grandson here. And many of those who passed on, our Auntie Pule, Austin. And so happy to see all of you folks. Wonderful to see the Kona family here, and the Pikes, and Kayaniwa Kona. I just wanted to acknowledge that and thank them for guiding us all these years, and all of you guys try to keep this together. With my father's, legacy that he's left also with them.
Yeah, we'd like to thank our Aunt Miriam, my dad's sister, Ku'ule, saying this was her brainstorm, so she enlisted some of her nephews to go ahead and coordinate this. The first one was Bucky Jones. He chaired it the first time, and then when I came back to the mainland, then I held on to it, and we worked it out. Some of the old times remember, we made each branch host the picnic. Some of you may remember. And then once we had each branch hold the picnic, they knew the mechanics of putting it together. Then we as a family, we mixed it all up. Our traditions have always been basically picnic, luau, and of course Hawaiian games. That has been sort of the main filter of our group. So we've been experiencing a lot of that this year. As I said, it's been more cultural. And because of the culture, we did our special hokupus. And tonight is the night that we want you to share and bond with the family. Tomorrow we go out to the lo'i to share that experience. And then the Hawaiian games will be on Sunday. Now in lieu of the luau, because of the way time was pressing, we decided to just do sort of a paina over there tomorrow. So we look forward to seeing all of you there. You want a puli?
Oh, I have one more acknowledgement. I like this acknowledgement. I would like to make an acknowledgement to my auntie that recently passed away, Auntie Kahili, that passed away. As everyone probably know them as the Long Girls, they were referred to on Maui. So I'd like to acknowledge her. Somehow it always comes good. So I'd like to acknowledge that and mahalo for everyone for coming tonight.
Yeah, her daughter was here yesterday down Mauna Ala.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about that. Oh, no. You said it already.
Yeah.
I did? Yeah. You said it already. I said it already. Yeah, but you like pull it. You want to pull it again?
They'll do a pule.
Yes. What we got a pulley for? We already did it? No.
Never mind.
Just do one.
Pono.
Kako. Malakea kua for all of our ohana that's gathered here, and to all of our ancestors, Eulue Ulu, Tiniato Tua, Maikai, for all of us that have come, and for those who couldn't make it, we bless them to come. And in remembrance of David Lo, Kaipaloa Oke Kuahivi in Siong, and my Auntie Sweetie. And for anybody else who want to mention their loved ones, go ahead. Aloha.
after this way.
Okay, once again, we acknowledge our ohana, the kahanus. We have the guman and the longs and the Kona family. E kolu mea nui makahonua a kamana o iho kamana o lana a me ke aloha kai hoi ai po mai kei nā mea pau po mai kei nā mea pau. So this concludes our short ceremony, but we want you to take the memories of all your loved ones with you and think of them as we continue to celebrate our reunion tonight and tomorrow and the day after. So we say mahalo nui. I think we're going to kanikapila.
For anybody else, like Kim, you want to mention your mom? Your loved ones? Lynette? Yeah, mention your mama.
My mother is Lynette Kaliko Williams Toja, and she passed away, I guess almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But she was a big supporter of the reunion, and I'm sure she is, you know,
She's here.
she's here laughing at us.
She was very active.
She's very active. We're just very blessed that she was a part of it. I know she planned reunions with you and Uncle David Kanu in the past.
Yes.
But I want to mahalo my Auntie Patty for taking on the role of keeping us together. And just, yeah, mahalo to her.
Anyone wants to add anything?
Happy you want to talk about Auntie Lala, your mama? Or me, Allah, whichever. Let's see something.
With from the Long family, and our branch is Auntie Lala. She passed away in 1989. She was a quilter, and she loved to play her ukulele, and she loved her plants, and she had 3 boys, and I'm the youngest daughter. Our oldest brother was Blaine. He has passed away, I think, in 2006. He was our oldest brother, and so now we have our second oldest is Kaipo, and then my youngest brother is Richard. And then we have all these, some of my sons are here, and I have 2 other sons that kind of came and went during the day. So, and we're very happy that you came to Oahu this year, because it's really hard to get us all to Kauai. So mahalo, mahalo for coming to Oahu.
Great. Hello, cousin. Would you like to say something before Stabby? Any? You folks are the... Huh?
You know, my grandfather passed away, Kaliko, recently, so that was a tough loss for us.
What is
Also,
his name?
Kaliko Williams. Gilbert
Oh,
Williams.
Williams, yes.
So that was very tough for us, but trying to live through the lessons taught to us when we were grandkids. It's good to be here.
Mike, mahalo. What you guys? Our Kona family.
Well, you know, this is a surprise to us. I found out about this last night, and thank you for inviting us. And we'll be there many more times to come. We still have to learn about the family.
We've been waiting for you folks, but your names have always been with the Lons, the Gumans, the Kahanus, And all of us been waiting to see you folks. My father was always on a mission to get our Kuna family in here. So your folks' whole name is what? Kainui?
Kauahi.
Kauahi.
Kauahi O
Akona.
Yeah,
Kauahi
from
Akona.
Kainui,
Yeah, from Kainui.
Kelupaka. Okay.
One more the pack.
Yeah,
Where are they? Any packs here tonight?
yeah,
Pike.
yeah,
Pike.
Pike.
Any pikes? No. That's another
Yeah, they're the ones
Right.
who told us about
Yeah,
it.
but that's our dear cousins too. I want
Yeah.
to acknowledge our cousins Morris and Rodney in Siong, his wife, and Barbara and Gloria and Frida and Morris came from Maui.
And the daughter.
But those are our first cousins. Their father was Uncle Joe, my father's oldest brother. And we just loved him so much, and we're happy that they came to the family reunion there. You want to say anything, Rodney? Morris? Say something. My name is...
Well, his dad's favorite song was
Pennies from Heaven.
Pennies from Heaven. That was one of a couple of his favorite songs.
When my dreamboat come home. When my dreamboat come home.
And when my dream come, yeah.
You like him sing now?
And that's for Ante Ayako.
And Morris.
And then, of course, my dad, his favorite song was Me and My Shadow.
I was his shadow.
And Keawe Iki was his other favorite song.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's go inside and party up. Oh,
I
yeah.
want to say one thing. You know, when I was working in a hotel, this couple came in. Actually, it was the mayor of Kauai at the time, the Wahine, the Japanese last name. Okay, and at the time, you know, a lot of the Hawaiian sovereignty movement started to take place at this time, and the husband, who is not Hawaiian, said, "What's the big deal about genealogy? What's the big deal about ancestors?" Well, I can say only from my point of view, what they did serves as a reminder to me when I'm faltering, how they got through it and how I can get through it too. And how much pride they took in what they did. They didn't make kapulu. They did things right. They loved their family. They put their children first. And so whenever I feel like I just want to give up, I just think about everything that they went through from their parents to us and to our children. I don't have children, but I love all my uncles. They, as you all know, cousins are like sisters and brothers in Hawaii. It's not like any place else. We look at you like you're just a brother or a sister. And so I'd like to say thank you to all of our uncles and aunties out there who were kind to us and taught us some lessons, and you know, either scolding or not scolding, either way. And that's what I would like to remember about our kupuna.
Our sister, what's your name? What's your name?
Lokelani.
This is our pastor of 11 of us.
There were 7 of them.
That's our youngest one over there. Pukana. Julia. Anybody over here? Effie. Hi. Effie. Can you say something? You, the oldest, I think, over here. Eileen?
Your mama.
It's a kite. Come. I love you.
It's taking all our life of it, so. But as soon as they get ready, then just.
So, after this, when people want to come to Kapila, can grab chairs and bring them out here. Or what? Or do you think it's too
Whatever
late?
you want.
And then maybe we'll give it till 10. And then we gotta jam.
Okay, you can make all that announcement.
Okay.
Look at that posture.
They lived on Waianae, but they were from where our Tutu Poui lived in Kilauea, right?
Right.
And very close to her.
She knew her personally. Tutubuman.
Yeah. Long. But we are so grateful that they're here. Her daughter is in Tahiti right now because she's such a busy bee. But she's a beautiful weaver and artist, along with Meala, who's a beautiful artist too. We're all part of the Marmo, the Native Hawaiian art group. And I just wanted to acknowledge you folks that are here. Okay? Love you so much. She's a spitfire. You know. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so Paul, anybody else want to say something? Or you, Lima?
I was just gonna say that anybody who wants to kanikapila, then you can grab chairs. We'll bring them out here. We can do them outside back here. It's a little bit cooler in here. Okay. And then we'll kind of clean up and stuff like that. So kanikapila, you gotta grab chairs. You can bring them out here for kanikapila. And anything else you want to do? Yeah. So the official word was 9, but I think maybe we can go till 10. We're gonna cut the lights at 10 o'clock. Yeah. So we got some time to spend some time together, talk story a little bit more, maybe play some music. Aloha each other. Okay. Mahalo.
So we can put the candles out there.